The boundary conditions. So we have the boundary conditions for lithium-ion battery thermal runaway models. The boundary conditions are essential when solving the governing heat transfer equation for accurate prediction of thermal runaway behavior. They define how the battery interacts with its surroundings. So we have the common boundary conditions here. So we have the convective heat transfer, mostly widely used. So at the battery surface, so uh, we have the partial of the temperature with respect to N here. So it refers to the surface here. So we have the K here, the thermal conductivity of the cell. So that is equal to H convective heat transfer coefficient. We have the surface temperature minus the ambient temperature. So we have the temperature gradient normal to the surface, the partial of T with respect to N, the partial of the temperature with respect to N here. And H here is the convective heat transfer coefficient. T sub S, surface temperature, and T ambient, we have the ambient temperature. Now the typical values, it ranges from 5 to 25 watts per meter squared Kelvin. This is for the natural convections to over 100 watts per meter squared Kelvin. This is for the forced liquid cooling. We have the fixed temperature. This is for the Dirichlet conditions used when the battery is in contact with the well-controlled cooling plate. No? We have the T here at the surface, so we have the temperature, the coolant temperature. We have the adiabatic insulated boundary. This is for the Neumann conditions. So no need those common in rapid runaway simulation or symmetric boundaries. So the partial of the temperature with respect to N times the negative K is equal to 0 here. So for the radiation heat transfer for high temperature runaway events, so the partial of the temperature with respect to N here, so we have the negative K. So we have the H is the convection heat transfer coefficient. Then we have the difference between the surface temperature and the ambient temperature. Plus the epsilon, we have the emissivity times the Stephen Boltzmann constants. We have the surface temperature raised to the fourth minus the ambient temperature raised to the fourth. Now this is uh, for the radiation heat transfer. We have the initial condition. Usually, we have the temperature as a function of x, y, z. So if the time here is equal to 0, this is the initial temperature. So where T sub 0 is the initial uniform or non-uniform temperature, typically 35 centigrade or operating temperature. And we have the internal conditions, obvious scenarios, internal short circuit modeled as a localized heat generation source, Q short at a specific point or volume inside the cell. We have the heat generation zone. So different regions, jelly roll, tabs, casing may have different heat generation rates. We have the practical applications. Uh, in electric vehicle battery packs, engineers often combine convective cooling on the pack surface with the internal conduction models and contact resistance between cells. So here's the complete mathematical code to solve the thermal runaway problem using the governing equation with the appropriate boundary and initial conditions. You have the lump thermal model with the runaway reaction. So the lump thermal here is the typical model. So we have the given mass here is 0.045. The specific height capacity is 800. The initial temperature is 295 Kelvin. The ambient temperature is 298. And our H here is 10. And the area here is 0.02 surface area. And we have the Arrhenius parameters for simplified Runaway reactions. So E sub 1, 1.0 times 10 to the 15. E sub 2 here, 5 times 10 to the 13. E sub 3 here is 1.0 times 10 to the 13. So we have this exponential factor here. Then we have the activation energy here. So E sub 1, 1.2 times 10 to the 5th. And this is for with the uh, solid electrolyte interface here, decompositions. So these are the given for the solid electrolyte decomposition here, this one. Then we have the electrolyte and the anode here. So we have the interaction between the electrolyte and the anode. Then between the cathode and the in the cathode the decomposition here, we have the E sub 3, 1.0 times 10 to the 10. And we have this given here. This is the total heat generated. This 2.5 times 10 to the 5th is the amount of energy that in the reaction. We had the energy release in the E sub 1 here in the reaction 1. For the reaction 2, the amount of energy release is 8.0 times 10 to the 5th. And for the reaction 3, we have 3.0 times 10 to the 6 here. We have the exponential. This is the it means the energy activations over the R times T. So R here is the universal gas constant, and T here is the absolute temperature. So we have the amount of heat here lost. This is the convection coefficient here times the area here. We have the temperature minus the ambient temperature. We have the differential equation here, this one. So the total amount of heat generated minus the amount of heat dissipated here. So we have the initial conditions at T sub 0 here. We have the solution here in the solves. So numerical solutions, use numerical solution of the differential equation. So we have the ODA, we have the IC, the initial conditions, and we have the temperature time here from 0 to 300 seconds. So this is the thermal runaway simulation model, but actually there is no yet thermal runaway simulation here. So this is a normal temperature. There is no danger here of the thermal runaway here, because this is only from 298.01 Kelvin up to 298.04. So there is no explosion or excessive heat generation here. But we can modify the given here. For example, from the original 298, we can modify the temperature to 380 Kelvin. So start the battery near the onset of the decomposition, so the Arrhenius reactions are active. So for the convection coefficient, the original is 10 watts per meter squared Kelvin. So we have to make it 2 watts per meter squared Kelvin. Then for the area, 0.02, so let's make it 0.08. So we have to reduce the convective cooling here, and for the surface area, we have to reduce the amount of heat that can leave the battery. Then we have E sub 1. This is the increase the rate of reaction 1. So 1.0 times 10 to the 15. So we are going to increase it to 5.0 times 10 to the 15. Then E sub 2 here greatly increases the rate of reaction 2. 5.0 times 10 to the 13 to 2.0 times 10 to the 10, 15, to the 10 to the 15. Then we have the energy activation here, 1.2 times 10 to the 5th. We have to lower it to 9.0 to the 15. So that we can have a lower ratio here. So if we lower the energy activation, the ratio of the energy activation ratio, the ratio of the energy activation and the universal gas constant and the absolute temperature can also be lowered. So we have also to lower the activation to here 1.4 times 10 to the fifth joule per mole to 1.0 times 10 to the fifth here. So makes reaction to easier to initiate. So for the activation, energy activations from the original 2.0 times 10 to the fifth joule per mole to 1.1 times 10 to the fifth joule per mole. So make reaction 3 much easier to initiate. So we have here the compared to the temperature here in one, this is the temperature here is to 198.04 after 300 seconds. So there is no overheating here. But here we can have after 300 seconds, so we can have a temperature of one of a magnitude of 10 to the 21. So it's very large amount of temperature. So that is the temperature. It looks like it increases exponentially. Now here is an interactive mathematical version for lithium-ion battery thermal. So here, so we can increase the initial temperature here, and can also increase the ambient temperature here. And cooling coefficient, we can also increase here. So the ambient temperature. So this is the thermal runaway. We have also the initial temperature. If we increase the initial temperature here, so we can have a thermal runaway here. We have also increased the cooling coefficients here. So increasing the cooling coefficient, it takes a longer time period. But to decrease the time time interval for the uh, thermal runaway, we have also to increase the cooling coefficient. But if we are going to decrease this for a short period of time, there is a thermal runaway.